So, my spiritual journey began when I had come to knowledge of what sin and who Christ was. This happened at a very young age. I was baptized on Reggie Bridges' first Sunday, and this was after the divorce of my parents, and so that happened, and there just began to be a disconnect in my life where I saw just things were different from who I thought I was and what I was actually doing. And I was around in middle school age where a lot of the sort of father figures in my life began to pass away very suddenly. My grandfather had passed away, and then another great man in my life had also passed away by suicide. And so there just began to be this really big darkness in my life that took me to places that I never should have gone to in the first place. And from there, I started high school just in a rough place, and then another man in my life also ended up passing away from an illness, and in that just more darkness began to creep in. All the while I'm faking it like crazy at school. I'm faking it in Boy Scouts, all sorts of things, which all of those had great people in them, people that I still appreciate and am thankful for to this day. But I was lying to them with the way I was acting. And my freshman year of high school, though, James McCann, who was a member here and is currently on a move to Nashville, ended up taking me to high school. He was a senior my freshman year, so he would drive me to school every day of the week, and we would just talk. And I began to see Christ in him in just a different way than I had seen around me before. And so I began to see this change in my own heart, and I realized that I'd actually truly experienced conversion then, as Christ began to actually work in me, as opposed to any hollow sort of profession that I had made before then. And later on that year, as I had that experience, I just had this insatiable desire to read the scriptures and to learn about God, who God was. And from that, I ended up feeling called to ministry of some sort, still not sure what that fully means yet. So from there, I ended up just trying to read the scriptures, read theology, listen to sermons like crazy in my spare time, all the while talking a lot with non-Christians at my school in the classes I was taking who did not understand what I was experiencing, which is why I have this great desire for people to know what Christians actually believe and to teach Christians what it means to be a Christian beyond that point of conversion. And so from there, I have started Bible college at Liberty University, and God has just continued to move in my life there as a community group leader, and then I have stepped away from that and now am working here at the church, trying to show these students that I work with everything that I can about what it means to truly follow Christ.